You can change your life in 30 days. I did. Let me just read you something real quick. You can change your life in 30 days. That genuinely is all it takes. Everyone here is seeing the progress I've made over the past month. Before this month, I felt too distant from my art and my spirituality. Now I've completely embraced them in a new light. Before this month, I was constrained on my YouTube journey. Now I'm 2 subs from 250. I wrote this when I was at 248, which was 9 hours ago. Before this month, I made $0 online. Now I had made my first $300 in business, doing some videography, doing some video editing, but I didn't make any money online. I didn't make any money doing YouTube or through coaching, which is what I really want to be doing. But now I have my own community of creators that we're building off the ground together. I felt more love, pride, and fulfillment in the last 30 days than the rest of my life, like genuinely. And you can have the same. You really can. And I'm committed to getting every single one of you there. So let's get to work, creators. And yeah, this was obviously written to my community, but I'm committed to you as well. Like, even if you're just here to watch the videos, it's awesome. I'm all about education. I'm all about bettering yourself. I'm all about understanding where your gaps are in your awareness, in your consciousness, in your understanding. So you can fill those through experience, and then you can become better. So you can progress. So you can get closer and closer to self-actualization. So we can, as a collective, get closer and closer to societal actualization. That is what I want to see. And so I just want to talk to you about purposeful entrepreneurship. Purposeful entrepreneurship is what I believe everyone should be doing. I don't believe in building a business you don't believe in. I don't believe in just building a business to make money. I believe in building a business to give value to an avatar that you believe in, that you believe you can serve. And I believe in making money doing what you love. Simple. I mean, it really is that simple because if we're driven by our purpose, then we'll want to work harder and we'll work better. We'll serve the world out of love. And that means we'll serve the world better. We'll serve the more freely, less judgmentally. And like that's what I want to do and that's what I want to see more in the world. That's what I want to see, for real. Purposeful entrepreneurship is about being an entrepreneur and living in your purpose by doing that. And that is what I'm embodying right now. I currently have 2 clients for my purpose and, and creativity coaching. I 1 year ago was lost. I wasn't tapped in my creativity at all. I didn't know who I was for my purpose. I just felt like I felt out of it. I didn't know where I wanted to be. But I did know I wanted to be a YouTuber. I knew I wanted to create. I knew I loved art. And so I just started to dabble. I went honestly head first into learning, consuming, instead of doing, creating, which kept me not where I wanted for a long time, 6 months. But eventually I started to get there. In December of last year, I started creating every day for about 4 weeks, and it was awesome. But I kind of dissociated with that kind of content. And I felt like I also wasn't really living authentically. I wasn't speaking authentically. And it wasn't necessarily the style of content, it was more so how I was presenting myself in that content. And now I just feel like I'm living in so much authenticity. I'm like exuberating my purpose. Like, I think that I genuinely believe that's why I've gotten so much growth recently. I think people can see that I have a vision and people are attracted to it and they want to be a part of that. And I want you to be a part of that. I really do. Like, I genuinely want everybody in the world to be a part of the vision where we use love and we use our gifts that God has given us to make the world a better place and to make society better. So we can be better physical people, better spiritual creatures, better this overall better, but also living as one, not living as a physical or a spiritual creature, but living together as non-duality, right? That is what I want to see society do. I want to see us open our hearts more, open our minds more. And so that is what purposeful entrepreneurship does. It's about being an entrepreneur while walking in your purpose. And so we can we can talk about purpose, and I want to talk more about that because I know there are a lot of people out there that feel lost, and I want to help you guys find yourselves. But this video is going to be more about entrepreneurship. So I want to talk to you guys about four of the things that I did that helped me get my first two sales. So number one was just kind of understanding my levers. And so levers are basically the actions you do or the things that you have to pull, the way you can actually get flow. And so your levers in business are traffic, it's getting people to your product to see the thing, to know about what you're actually doing. And it's product, it's the actual thing you're trying to sell them. It's the community, it's the coaching, it's the ebook, it's the book, it's the this. What's this called? Pocket journal. It's the mics. Like it's whatever. It's the skizzers. It can be whatever you want, but you have to have a product that people know about, and you have to have people know about it, right? So you have to have a product, one, and then you have to have people know about that product so they can buy it. Okay, so you have to pull two levers, your product lever and your traffic lever. So my product lever is my coaching, it's my community. It's the thing that I actually sell that would make me the money. And then my traffic lever is my YouTube. It's this community. It's this channel that the views that I get, the subscribers that I have, this community that I'm cultivating resonates with me, resonates with my message, sees that I can provide value. And so they come, they check out my thing, and they're like, "Oh, okay, interesting." And they buy because they see that I value. And number two, this is only because I've targeted the people that I want in the content that I make. My biggest video, your creativity is being blocked at the source. I'm pretty sure both of my clients found me through that video. Actually, I'm not sure. Violet might have been with me longer than Jeremy. Actually, I think she has been. I'm not sure if she found me off of that video. Oh, well, I know Violet's been with me longer than Jeremy, but I don't know if she found me off of that video right now. But I know that Jeremy actually only started watching my videos um on June 7th. June 7th, and it's currently June 16th. Happy Father's Day, all my dads out there. It's currently June 16th. So I sold Jeremy 2 days ago. So after 1 week, he watched enough of my content. He watched like a lot of my content. He told me on my the first day he watched 13 of my videos when he found my content. And he also watched my entire like VSL, my video sales letter that is on like my school page. It's also on my YouTube. It's called Watch This If You Want to Be a YouTuber But Aren't. So he watched that on my YouTube, and um he had told me that he watched like other videos after that. So he kind of like spent enough time with me to understand that I have value to provide, to know that he resonates with me, and he also just likes me. He wants to support me. So he saw that I have value to provide, and so he came and he bought my product. Thing is, like, Violet and Jeremy are both creators, people who feel blocked in what they want to create, and that is because I made a video called "Your Creativity is Being Blocked at the Source," and that was my most viewed video. Which means that people came to me as like, "Oh, this guy is talking about unblocking, so maybe he can help me do that." And as I've like made more content, I've shown you, hey, I've kind of unblocked myself along the way. I've done these things that have helped me. I've made this progress, and I can show you how to take these steps like faster than I took them. It took me like I knew I wanted to. All right, I'm gonna try to figure this YouTube thing out. Like I was doing that a year ago, and like I said, like I was learning too much and I wasn't creating as much. But that's when I knew. It was literally last June. Um, and I actually started creating consistently. Well, like in December, I really tried to like take YouTube and business seriously, but I didn't get consistent until a month, like literally 30 days ago. This last 30 days have been my first my second block of real consistency after my stunt in December. But now it's not driven by this like I don't know, it's just then I think I was in a scarcity mindset. I think that's what it was. And now I'm just like in an abundant mindset of like I already have all I need. Like I don't need money. Of course I want it, but like if I just kept making videos every day and I just kept impacting one person with my video every few days, like I'm fucking lit, dude. It's like I feel like I'm already living out what I need to be doing every day. I feel like I've been walking in that, and I feel like That is why I attracted who I attracted. Like Violet literally like said to me, like she feels like she already knows what she already has an idea of what she wants to be doing, but she feels like it's hard for her like to start. And that's exactly what I was like. I was like, yeah, it's like we all wanna be big. We all wanna be like big YouTubers or creators. We all wanna like be huge. We all wanna be rich. We all wanna be super successful. Thing is though, like, how do we start doing that? How do we literally get from like zero from baseline from like, oh, I can't even like sit down to do the work. It's like, oh, I can actually show up every day for myself. Like, how do we just get there? Like that is the problem we need to solve. And I feel like that was a problem I had to solve for a while. And now I feel like, oh, I just have to like you just have to truly be walking in your purpose, and you have to be just creating every day or just showing up for yourself every day, pulling those levers even when it doesn't feel like it, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't feel good, even when it doesn't feel like it's going to do a lot for you, because at the end of the day, after you do that, you're gonna end fulfilled. Thing is, once you get over that initial cope of, oh, this isn't gonna be good for me. Oh, this doesn't matter. Oh, I don't want to do this. Once you just sit down in the chair and like start doing the work, I don't know if I mean this is how it is for me. Like I'm just like, oh man, this is great. Like I was procrastinating recording this video for like 20 or 30 minutes. Like I had the idea to record this video, so I came in my room and then something I came up. And then after I finished that, I was like, oh, I feel like recording. All right, let me go on school. Let me check the community real quick, see what's happening. So I replied to Jeremy's comments. And then I was like, ooh, let me like hop on YouTube and start bullshit. And then I was like, nah, no, 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 nah. I almost started watching a video, but I was like, no, I'm gonna record this video, then I can watch YouTube after. But the thing is now, like as I'm recording this, like I feel great. Like recording videos, writing, even editing, honestly, even though editing is hard and I'm not that good at it yet, so it's not quite as intuitive to me. Like these things genuinely like get me in a flow state, like when I'm talking to people, like having my calls. Like that's why I really want to be a coach. Like, oh my gosh, my heart is in coaching so much because having that one-to-one impact with like, bro, like I texted like Jeremy had told me yesterday on our call that he had a daughter. So today I just texted him like Happy Father's Day. Um and he was like kind of like taken aback by it, like wow, like thank you so much. Um and then we kind of like started getting into a bit like more personal stuff and I was just really touched by it. And I could tell that like what we're doing together is just going to be moving both of us so much. And that means so much to me that I can be that impact in his life, but it also means a lot to me that he's being that impact in my life. Not only as like one of my first clients, but also just as a friend. And that means a lot to me. That's really, really cool that I found friends from YouTube. Like that's insane, bro. Like I really have. Shout out Jake, shout out Violet, shout out Jeremy, shout out all the homies, man. Like pound that dog. Like I love all you guys, bro, for real. Um but it's just it's so awesome. And like today I just hit up Violet. I'd like given her some homework. I'd see I was trying to check up on her, see if she did it yet. And we just like had a super good conversation. Actually that notification at the beginning of the video was her. I gotta get back to her after I finish recording. But it's just it's so cool because I can just see like I'm just having these interactions with them and I can just see like by like micro moment by like small breakthroughs that are happening. I'm just seeing the progress already. It's crazy. In a few days, I'm already seeing it. I'm just so excited about where we can be in like a week and in 4 weeks in 12 weeks. Like it's oh my honestly, I'm just so like changing lives is so like fun to me. Isn't that crazy? Like I see changing lives as like a game almost that I want to get good at and I want to like improve at and like increase my numbers. Isn't that funny? Not that I see you guys as numbers. You guys are people. And that's what it is. Like I just want to increase us as the collective. And I just like gamify that because my brain is weird. But that was really long. But like these, like I've targeted my ideal avatar. I've targeted creators. I've targeted entrepreneurs. I've targeted artists. I've targeted people who are spiritual. I've targeted people who maybe don't feel so aligned with who they truly want to be and want to walk more in alignment with their true selves. People who want to reach financial independence doing what they love. These are the people I want. So I've made content around that. And that is reflected in the people that have bought in my product. So that was number two. Number three is cultivate community. So I'm all about community on this channel. Like this channel is about us. Like obviously it's my channel. My name is JC Dubs. Like it's on there. Um, if you guys don't know why it's JC Dubs, by the way, it's Jaden Camacho White, which is JC Dubs. Actually, talking about Father's Day, I actually got that name. It's actually inspired from my grandfather. My grandfather's nickname like has always been like either Terry, 'cause his name is Terrence, or T Dub. And so mine, like when I was trying to figure out what I really wanted to be on YouTube, I was like, yo, JC Dubs. I was like, I thought about JC Dub, and I was like, yo, Dubs, because like more than one dub, because all I get is W's, and I was like, yo, let's double up the S's because we get hella dubs, and I'm like, yo, wait, hold up, let's make the dubs all caps, and then let's make the JC lowercase to encapsulate how big my dubs are. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Honestly, that's how I've been feeling recently. I've been getting huge dubs recently. I've been getting huge dubs recently. But I'm all about community here. This is a family. This is a community. And we're all just trying to like learn together here. We're all trying to tell our stories and share our lessons here so we can grow and build together. Like that's what I'm about. And that has like been cultivated in my school community already, even just with 7 creators in there. Um, I got my 2 clients in there, Violet and Jeremy, and I also got like just some of my close friends in there who are also creators, who are also like entrepreneurs, who are also like just trying to get up in the world, and we're all just building together. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to work with me, I'd love to have you. You're someone who feels like kind of lost in your journey, but you know you want to be a creator. You know you want to tap back into that creativity, but you feel blocked. You're not really sure what it is. Let me be honest. It's probably your childhood trauma. It's probably what's blocking you most, and that is something I can help you with. I've been on my own mental health journey in terms of like unblocking my own trauma for 6 years. And I think I have a gift for touching people's hearts, reading them and feeling them, even through a computer or a phone. I just have a way with words, I feel like, and I think God sends me those like signals of energy through the computer screens or some shit. I don't know, but I feel them, and that's why I'm so called to coach. So if you have felt like you resonated with my content and you want to make that next step, if you just want someone who's gonna hold you accountable and like someone who's like half a step ahead of you, who can like pass the lessons down along to you, and so you can make progress on your journey faster, just come check me out. $17 a month. Check out the benefits. Check out the video sales letter. I'd love to have you. And it's the last spot, so lock in at $17 a month because after that jumps to 47. That's the last one, cultivate community. Well, that's the third one. Last one, this is like a bonus one because this one is kind of special. I've never heard anyone talk about this. But I'd like gotten my first sale. I had sold Violet, I'm pretty sure, through the comment section. Right? So she had dropped a comment on one of my videos asking if I'd like drop my cash app in the description. And I was just assuming, I was like, oh, she just wants to support me. I really appreciate it. Like that's super dope. Um But I was like, hey, so like I appreciate that like people want to support me, and I'm definitely just down to like put it in there. But I do have a product that I sell. But at that before I'd actually commented that, my product was currently $47, which is where it's going to be after this next sale. Because I kind of like need to be able to manage my clients and my time, so like I can't really like give more of my time for like that little money. Like I need to be able to prioritize and actually like make sense of it. Um, but I lowered it to $47 because Alex Hormozy was like, "Yo, if your product isn't selling and you need to just get sales, lower that price, eat shit, like just to like over deliver value, always over deliver. Like that's always gonna be like always over deliver value, always over deliver value. But just like lower the price, just get the testimonials in, like get your first clients, just like just do it. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna pull the trigger on this. I'm gonna just lower the price. I'm gonna try to get some people in there, get it. Like I sent that comment to Violet. I was like, "Yo, Violet, like I'd appreciate if you check this out. If you want to support me, I know I'd be able to help you. Like I genuinely believe I can change lives. But if you don't think you resonate with it, can you just let me know why so I can improve my product?" So it's basically like it wasn't a hard sale or anything. I was just like, "Yo, you mentioned that you might want to support me. Hey, here's this thing you can buy. Let's support each other. And if you wouldn't be interested, can you just let me know why so I can be a better entrepreneur and improve my product?" And it was kind of the same with Jeremy. We were kind of talking, we were having a long conversation in the comments, and he had talked about like how he wasn't aligned with his creativity or his purpose as much as he wanted to be, and how he wanted to walk more in that. And so I was like, yo, like Jeremy, like you watch my VSL, you've watched a lot of my content. Um, Like you like I think I could help you. Like check this out. Um and so a couple of days later he pulled the trigger too, and man, it's just like I just felt like so like dang, this is insane, man. I'm delivering value to him already. I'm already seeing like the small shifts, and I just know that this is gonna be crazy. Like I know that this is gonna be going places. So really interact with your community through the comments. I wouldn't necessarily like say sell through the comments. You can try to do that, but like really like interact and build community through the comment section because that's all we really have in like YouTube. Like of course we have community posts, but those aren't as popular on YouTube, to be honest. I'm trying to do more of those, so I'd appreciate when you see those, just if you can interact with them. But I read and respond to every comment, and I genuinely believe that every small YouTuber should be doing that because you need to be building that community. And if people feel like connected with you, then they'll be like more inclined to like give you their money, you know? So those are the four things. Understanding what your levers are, what your product and your traffic is. So for me, that's my coaching business, that's my community, and it's my YouTube. Who is your ideal avatar? For me, that's creators. That's people who want to walk more in their creativity, but maybe feel a little misaligned with it, maybe kind of lost, like out of their purpose, blocked from their creativity. Cultivate community. Feel like talk about us. This is us. This is our mission. Like kind of like have that vision that you want to share together and like read and respond to every comment. And like, hey, sell through the comments if you can. If anyone mentions supporting you, be like, yo, like I got this thing. Like drop that link in there too. Like make sure they can see it right there. So those are my four tips from you guys. If you got to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Pound that shit, dog. You're a real one. Um, the videos, Road to 20K per month is going to be a daily series, so these aren't stopping. We are shifting 365, so 365 is going to be a weekly vlog. It's going to be up every single Tuesday. So 365 timeline is going to be, I'm going to be recording, so like every Sunday is going to be like the start of it. Every Saturday is going to be the end of it. I'm going to be using Sunday and Monday to edit, and then it'll be up Tuesday. I mean, so that's the schedule. That's how we're gonna stick to 365. We're into 20K per month. The daily talking heads, these are back. These aren't stopping. I love these. I miss these. I don't ever want to stop these again unless I want a full shift to like a podcast. Might do that. Y'all will know that. So besides that, really love you guys. Really appreciate all the support. You want to change your life today? Go click on that top link in the description. I'll see y'all. Thumbs up.